Thinking Reader Video Review.
The reading software Thinking Reader is a software device to help students of all different reading levels and capabilities read while still providing a rich and appropriate curriculum. The main screen allows you to view student progress, manage class lists, and set student options.
When you click on Manage Class Lists, this screen allows you to add or delete classes to your schedule. When you click on the Students tab, it allows you to see your student's name and grades. You can change the grade, or you can change the scope to all students or only your students. This option also allows you to add or delete students, or edit them based on their name, gender, meal plan, or other various options. When you click on the Teachers tab, you can change the privilege to any admin or non-admin to filter between the teacher lists. You can also add or delete teachers lists or edit them.
When you click on Set Student Options, it allows you to click on a class period and set the class options for quizzes, strategy prompts, levels, and book voice. You can also set these options for the individual student instead of the whole class as a whole.
This setting, View Student Progress, can be used as a teacher to know where your students stand on the book they're reading and how they are doing. It allows you to see the chapter and page that they are on, what level they're in, and the amount of time that they took on the task. It also shows you their quiz average. You can then click either on Recent Progress, Work Log, or Quiz Results for a more detailed report. Teachers can use this to know if your students are getting better or worse at their work. When you click on Recent Progress, it will show you the students' latest work log responses to various questions about their reading. If you click on Work Log, this allows you as a teacher to view each student's individual answers throughout their work and see what they're having trouble with. It also shows you the date, the level, and the strategy that they use. You can click on teachers' comments in order to leave a response to your students' answers and give them feedback on how they are doing. Quiz Results allows you as a teacher to easily see how the student has been doing on his or her quizzes and how the student is doing on each different part of the quiz. It shows you how the student did on the 3 different parts of comprehension and vocabulary, which are recall, inference, and vocab. It then shows you a graph of the quiz results. You can also click on Class Quiz Results, which shows you the general class results. The Class Work Log also shows you the entire class's logs at once.
The students see this screen as they read through the book and answer questions about different concepts, like feelings, visualization, reflection, summarizing, and clarifying. The students can have the story read to them if they want, or they can read it on their own.
Now, a word to say the least, relax.
The glossary is used as the students read through the story if there are certain keywords that they do not understand. The students can immediately look up words.
The strategy helps the students to focus on the question at hand and gives them steps to answering the questions. The screen tells you the student what the term means, why they should do it, how to do it, the hints and tips on doing it. It shows this for summarize, question, clarify, predict, visualize, feeling, and reflect.
There is a question on the bottom of the screen that can also be read to the student, and then they can write their response underneath.
Look at the highlighted words in the text to help you visualize what is happening, and describe what you see in your mind. Write or record your response.
If the student clicks the hint button, they will be given a tip to answering the question at hand.
Close your eyes for a minute and make a movie in your head about what you just read.
If the student clicks on Destiny's response, they will be able to hear or see what she thought about while answering the question and her actual response.
Down, the dust rises, and there is hardly any grass. The first house is a square and tidy cottage. The grass around it is closely cut. A tall iron fence stands around the house. The house looks as if it is telling people to go away.
The same thing will happen if the student clicks on Justin. These resources are useful because they give the student example answers and help them to respond to the question.
I closed my eyes and pictured the road as it wandered up and down the hill and through a meadow. I could almost smell the clover and wanted to rest in the quiet meadow. Then I wrote my visualization.
Thinking Reader is a great program for students and teachers to use inside the classroom. Thinking Reader is a great program for students to use because it allows students to have books read to them or for them to read books alone at their own pace. It motivates students to read and analyze books with this strategy help and hints along the way. It also encourages students to work independently and efficiently with the help of the work log. This program is also a wonderful program for a teacher to use because it can easily grade and keep track of their students' work. Thinking Reader is an overall useful program for a teacher to use when trying to teach a certain curriculum to students with various different reading levels and capabilities.